Welcome back, my students, to a brand new episode of Comic Class. Today's lesson has been looking at Action Comics issue 1039, the WARWORLD Saga Part 4. And yeah, this is a pretty interesting issue. It mainly just shows us the aftermath of issue 3 of this story arc. And yeah, part 3 was pretty cool. It ended off pretty much with one of the aliens on the WARWORLD basically drawing an S symbol on the wall or the ground of his cell. And this issue basically takes us into how life is going for Superman and the rest of the Authority members that are, working with him to go save WARWORLD, basically in the beginning of this story arc, and how they're doing as prisoners. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's story. Let's go. So this story pretty much starts off with Superman basically being depowered because of the red sun radiation that's on the planet of WARWORLD. And we know that this isn't an actual red sun, but like an artificial red sun energy that's kind of like it. And this is depowering Superman to like a human level, so he's actually having a fight like a regular warrior on WARWORLD, which is pretty cool. And the opening sequence basically shows Superman along with a ton of other warriors facing off against this giant monster, and eventually they're able to defeat it, and they basically slay it basically. And after this is all done, they basically go and they show some of the other members of the Authority that are working as warriors basically. And I think it's Steel's daughter, if I'm correct, who has taken over, I guess, his mantle or something as the new Steel. Basically tries to get a job as, I guess, like a blacksmith, someone that makes weapons in order to make weapons for Superman, to be able to fight in WARWORLD, basically as a depowered person, and make a way for them to have victory against Mongol, I guess. I'm pretty sure, like a lot of people probably think that Superman will get his powers back in the final part of this storyline, but we'll have to see about that. Now, Superman basically goes with other warriors from WARWORLD and basically take that monster that I guess they killed, or some monster is with them, and basically they take it to this ritual burial site, and eventually they throw off the creature to these other creatures that are living this dark abyss. They basically devour the creature there, his dead body. And while this is all going on, one of the alien species that's on WARWORLD that serves as one of the priests or something like that is shown doing some type of prayer ritual, while there's symbols being read from him on some wall. And Superman, being someone that's seen a ton of different alien civilizations, is able to kind of piece together the pattern that he sees in this script of writing, and all these symbols in that and what they might mean. And he realizes that the priest isn't actually reading the stuff right, that he must be just doing it for show to make people think that he knows the language when he really doesn't. So he's basically just saying what Mongol wants him to say. So I thought that was really cool plot development. We also get to see that eventually when Superman gets back and talks to I guess Steel's daughter, he basically is given a weapon by her, and he basically tells one of the guys that he had talked to earlier in the issue about what had happened with him and his family, basically living on WARWORLD and stuff like that. He's basically like a lone survivor of his people that had came to WARWORLD or were here before and have all died to either war or the battle arenas and stuff like that. It's pretty savage, this place. And he basically Superman asked him to teach him how to fight like a WARWORLD person would, a WARWORLDer basically. So I thought that was really interesting. It seems like we'll get to see Superman fight more human in the next issue and have more action sequences. So that'll be really cool to see a ton of cool action panels next issue. The issue basically ends off with Midnighter basically going and trying to rescue Apollo. Apollo basically is being kept guarded by all these alien races, and Midnighter and some alien rebels that want to get revenge on Mongol for basically killing off their people and their families and friends, basically, especially their families, basically are helping Midnighter, but they realize there's way too many numbers in Mongol's favor and with these people guarding Apollo, and it seems like it's going to be harder for him to get Apollo free from, Midnighter to get Apollo free. And the issue ends with Apollo basically being shown to, I guess, being depowered. I'm not sure exactly how Apollo's power works. I'm not really familiar with Midnighter or Apollo. I only know a little bit about them, so I don't really know how they're depowering him or keeping him in these chains. I'm pretty sure Apollo's supposed to be like super strong, like a Superman-like character. So if anyone knows that's watching this, leave a comment down below. Let me know how Apollo's powers work and why he's not just breaking out of these chains and that, if he does indeed have super strength. But Midnighter basically says that he's going to get Apollo out of here, and that's how the issue ends. And yeah, that was Action Comics issue 1039, the WARWORLD Saga Part 4. Overall, really good issue, to be honest. Probably one of the better issues in this saga. I really enjoyed the plot development. I think this is really plot heavy compared to the other issues. It seems like it's pushing the story into its climax, which is good. So hopefully issues 5 and 6 of this, of this saga are going to really deliver and bring some really cool action sequences, a really good fight between hopefully newly repowered Superman versus Mondo at the very end. That's what I'm guessing how this story arc's going to end. And I'm excited to see where the story of Superman's going to go after this story arc's finished. And how exactly WARWORLD is going to develop after Superman defeats Mondo. I'm pretty sure we all think that's going to happen, and if it doesn't, that'll be pretty interesting too, to see what direction the story will take from there and what the next story arc will be about. But yeah, overall, really good issue. I will leave a link in the description down below. Check it out on Comixology, legally. And yeah, overall, let me know what you guys thought of this issue. I personally liked it a lot. And it's definitely one of the best modern comics that is coming out this year. So definitely, if you haven't already, go check out Action Comics. It's really amazing and deserves to be read and be in your list of comics to read every week. Or, every time it comes out. I think it comes out monthly right now, but whenever it comes out, check it out. That's going to be all, guys. Till next video, God bless you. Until next lesson, keep on reading those comics.